yourself and taking ownership of your health isn't something you do just once. It's a responsibility we have to ourselves. Luckily, as responsibilities go, it can be a pretty enjoyable one. What does self-care as a lifestyle really mean, though? Don't worry. Committing to the lifestyle of taking care of yourself doesn't mean that it's something that you have to do 24/7. Not everything in your life can be self-care. We never get anything done. But self-care can permeate most of the corners of your life. Along those lines, self-care usually falls into at least one of these 4 categories. 1. Nourishing your body. The things you do to take care of your physical self, such as moving, drinking enough water, taking care of hygiene, and keeping up on your medical appointments. You probably notice you feel better or worse depending on your overall health habits and how you treat your body. That's because mental and physical health are so closely intertwined. Sleeping patterns, diet, exercise, caffeine, alcohol, medication, hormonal shifts, daylight, relaxation, and recovery can cause changes in your moods, thought patterns, and overall emotional well-being. 2. Nourishing your mind. The things that promote positive emotional and mental health, such as developing coping mechanisms, cultivating self-awareness, correcting negative thought patterns, and accepting your vulnerability. A lot of these practices can come from the help of a professional, such as a counselor or therapist, but it requires work on your part too. Going to the therapist isn't like going to the doctor for an infection, where you leave with medicine and can expect to be better in a week or 2. You have to build an arsenal of fortifying habits to have at your disposal when things get rough. 3. Nourishing your relationships. The care and keeping of support systems in your life. No matter how introverted or independent we are, we all need social connection. Loneliness is largely considered a growing epidemic, and the impact it can have on your health is no joke. Chronic loneliness can increase depression and anxiety, and some studies even point toward it contributing to early death. So yes, we need our people, we need to get out into the world, and we need to feel part of. On top of that, social self-care involves learning to set boundaries and knowing how to distinguish between healthy and unhealthy bonds. 4. Nourishing your spirit. The intangible ways you feed your soul and create meaning in the world. There's no one way or reason to be a spiritual person. It could be about bringing creativity, curiosity, and wisdom into your life. It could be about strengthening your relationship with yourself or the world around you. It could be about finding some higher guiding path or power to make existing a little easier or more meaningful. Whether that's practicing religion or magic, doing rituals, meditating, learning astrology, setting intentions, or whatever speaks to you. Of course, not everything you do will fall perfectly under one of these umbrellas. It's more about viewing self-care as a holistic practice than sorting everything into neat little boxes. What self-care isn't. Just as there are 1,000,001 possible definitions of self-care, there are also a lot of ways it can be misinterpreted and misused. Here are a few things to keep in mind to make sure you're not squandering the potential benefits of self-care. 1. Self-care isn't selfish. There's a frustrating misconception that anything that is not 100% selfless is selfish. But taking care of ourselves and caring for and considering others are not mutually exclusive. In fact, taking care of our own health and well-being empowers us to be better friends, partners, coworkers, bosses, family members, and humans. Without doing the essential work of showing up for ourselves, how can we expect to be in any shape to show up for others? As the old saying goes, you have to put your oxygen mask on before you can assist anyone else. All that said, though, taking care of yourself is a reason in and of itself. You don't need to justify your self-care efforts by enumerating the ways it benefits everyone besides you. You deserve care for its own sake. 2. Self-care isn't an excuse. Okay, I know we just established that self-care is not inherently selfish, but like anything, it can be exploited. Somewhere along the line, the language of self-care grew past concepts like learn self-compassion and remember to bathe to include make yourself feel good by any means necessary.